Hello and welcome back to Anchor Chicken, your podcaster's favorite podcast. You know what? I'm not a pervert or anything, but if you're going to take off your clothes, I'm just saying I'm curious. Kevin, tell the people your favorite body part.
What was that? That you really,
What is this?
look,
Episode
I
8?
don't. Hey, hold on. I do not know what he is going to say when we start these. I'm just going to set that up.
We're 8 episodes in and you still act surprised every time, bro.
Ooh, that's true. I probably make that clear every episode too. But just in case someone's watching for the first time on this one, I didn't know that was coming. And my favorite body part, man, I feel like there's a lame answer and there's an accurate answer. My lame answer is eyes. Like eyes are cool. My accurate answer is boobs.
Boobs,
Yeah.
tits.
I mean, come on. Come on. Come on. You know?
Yeah, that's fair.
Yeah.
Pervert. God, fucking weirdo.
Pervert.
Hey, listen, if you know us, you probably know us from First Time in Drag, where actually we spend a lot of time looking at people's body parts. That's where Kevin takes me through RuPaul's Drag Race. I'm a first-time RuPaul's Drag Racer. Kevin is not a first-time RuPaul's Drag Racer. He watches that shit like it's a religion. So if you're into that sort of thing, go over there and check it out. If you haven't seen it already, if you're following us over from that thing, thanks for coming. Thanks for joining. I hope that you enjoy this. Oh, Kevin, I have a story to tell you, man.
Ooh, let's hear it.
So, I don't know if you can tell. I have a fresh cut, fresh clips, looking very suave, looking very debonair.
So fresh and so clean.
Yeah. Ooh, so fresh, so clean. But listen, Misha, my daughter, also wanted to get her hair done. Cool. We got her hair braided once before. She has really, really long, relatively straight, but also very thick hair for being a mixed chick. And the one time I got her hair braided, bro, it took like 5 hours. I don't know if you've had like a salon experience or have been with someone to get their hair braided, but it was
not for that long.
Bro,
5 hours? Is that like a normal thing? That's crazy, dude. I get to put this into context for my experience. I go to the salon. I'm in and out in like 30 minutes. Like,
dude, yes, same.
It used to be 15, but now I have a beard, so like,
yeah, so you gotta trim that up as well.
Yeah, 15 up here, 15 down here, then we're good.
You easily have double the amount of hair on your chin as you do on your head, so maybe like more time down here than anything.
Maybe, yeah. This extended it a lot. Wasn't anticipating that when I decided to grow out a beard, but yeah. So 5 hours sounds insane to me. Were you getting paid?
No, they were getting paid. First off, it wasn't no money coming my way. I was spending money to be there. But listen, last time was just a simple hair braiding. This time she wanted like extensions. She wanted like some curly. She wanted braids that ended in like these big curls, and you do that with hair with extensions. That added, just adding in those extensions, added a whole 4 hours to my experience. I got to that salon at noon. I didn't leave that salon last night until 9:30 at night, bro.
9? You spent that's a whole day.
My whole motherfucking Saturday.
That's a full work day.
Was spent in an 8x10 room. No breaks, bro. And like, Misha's still young. She's not like I don't know. I have such a bad frame of reference for things. Like we said in a previous episode, like our time framing, like our memory for time framing is fucking horrible. So I don't remember like when my mom started leaving me at home alone. I don't remember when she started like dropping me off at shit to like go get my hair cut or go to the mall by myself or with my friends or whatever it is. So like her being at the age that she is, I'm not trying to dox my own daughter. Like I'm not yet at the comfort level where I'm just like, I'm going to go leave and do a couple of things. I'll come back and get you. It's not that I don't trust the people in my salon. It's literally like a 2-person salon. It's my loctician and the person that braids hair. Right. So like, I've known these people for a long time. I trust them, but it's just like, I don't know, as a dad, I can't leave my kids somewhere yet. I'm not to
Mm-hmm.
that level. That's not school, right?
Mm-hmm.
So, bro, I did not plan correctly. I didn't bring snacks. I didn't bring any fucking water. I'm just sitting there dry and angry watching my daughter get her hair braided for 9.5 hours, man. It was absolutely insane. And like I've heard, especially with like African American chicks, like I hear about these really, really long salon experiences, 8 hours getting your hair braided, 8 hours getting your weave in or whatever.
Oof.
But I didn't think I would experience it this early in my daughter's life. I think like maybe next time we just fucking, I don't know, if you want braids, buy a fucking wig. I don't know. I don't want to go through that again.
Yeah. Just get a wig so you can put the braids on or take them off whenever you want to. You gotta.
Seriously.
That's crazy. 9 hours. It's insane. Oof. Is that where the whole like "don't get my hair wet" trope comes from? Because if I had
Oh,
to
for
spend 9 hours
certain.
to get that done, and you splashed some water on my fucking head and ruined it, I would murder you on the spot.
Yes. 100%. That's exactly where that comes from. Because
That's
like,
crazy.
especially black women with a do, because coarse hair, like once you put it in that do, if you get it wet, it goes straight back to being coarse hair. So like when you see
Oof.
a black woman with like a really nice hairdo, like might have like some perm, some straightness going on, like
Hmm.
yeah, just like you spoke about nails being hard work to upkeep, she has to
Yeah.
do so much to upkeep that look. And usually you'll keep it in
Dang.
for, a month. Try to stretch it out for over a month if you can, just to save yourself money because it's fucking expensive, bro.
Hmm. Well, yeah, I
But yeah,
bet with how long it takes. That's wild.
dude, yeah. And like this hair that they put in, like don't get me wrong, she looks great. Love it. Love that she was happy.
Hmm.
Really happy to see my daughter like and enjoy the way that she looks. But like, bro, I'm just gonna buy a motherfucking curling iron. I'm gonna buy a curling iron and some rubber bands, and we're gonna fake that shit next time. Because my god, like that's a like you said, it's a whole work day. That's a whole
Yeah.
work day in that salon on my weekend. And it's not what I wanted to do for that day.
I bet.
Bro, not to
I bet.
mention, not to mention, so we've spoken about some of the things I've discovered sitting in my loctician's chair, right? We
Yep.
got a TV
Yep.
there, we're watching TV. I discovered Naked and Afraid, Love is
Hmm.
Blind. Today I walked in, or not today, but yesterday I walked in and it was church. We were watching a
Church.
particular pastor, Pastor Mike Jr. out of Birmingham, Alabama, who like,
Whew.
bro, listen, this guy can preach. I'm not even like a religious type. Obviously I like to think of myself as a Christian, but I'm not really into organized religion. I have my own relationship spiritually, because
Hmm.
to me, like organized religion is just like was created for control. Like there's a lot there that I just can't trust. But this guy, I would probably see if he came to the area and was doing a show, I guess if that's what you call it, a sermon, I would probably seek him out. That's how good this guy was. But they never changed it. It was nine and a
nine
half
hours.
hours of watching Pastor Mike. I swear to God, I know
Dang.
more scripture than I ever did, more scripture
What?
than I ever have in my life.
I feel like you could read the whole Bible in 9 hours. Probably not. Probably
Probably
not.
not. No, that's a long
But
ass
like,
book.
what are we talking about for 9 hours?
It was, bro, it was church. I haven't been to church in a while, but I made up some time on
that's
Saturday.
that's enough church for the last 10 years. Yeah,
Honestly, nine
my
and a half hours
goodness.
of church is a lot of fucking church. And, it was like, because we were on like, I think it was on like a YouTube playlist. So we were going like sermon after sermon after sermon.
Oh, okay,
And
this wasn't like some long marathon sermon because that's what I was picturing in my
no,
mind, like
oh
a
my
telethon or
gosh.
something.
No, that would be crazy. But it was like sermon after sermon, like each Sunday. I was getting each Sunday for about a fucking year, felt like, is what we were
Okay,
watching.
yeah, you just got caught up on the last 6 months of sermons.
Honestly, I did. But this guy was crazy. Like I watched him enough to pick up on some of his mannerisms. And like, don't get me wrong, I've been to black church and I've seen a lot of show out of these pastors. But this
Yeah.
guy, it felt like he had like, I don't know if it was Tourette's. The best thing I can kind
Tourette's.
of
Tourette's
do,
is not what I was
just wait,
expecting.
just wait. The best thing that I can compare it to is, you know how Gollum in Lord of the Rings speaks to himself because he's got like multiple personalities.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Pastor Mike does the same fucking thing. Like in the middle of giving a sermon, he'll be like, "The Lord laid down the lamb, Michael, Michael." And he laid down the lamb because, Michael, don't run, Michael. Don't run. I'm trying to run out of here, Michael. He laid down the lamb because it was for your, and like, that's the whole time. That's the whole
What?
time he's doing that thing. Yeah, straight up. And like, at first, like, you don't really pay attention to it. You're like, okay, he's into the thing. He's like talking to himself a little bit. Then he's talking, but it was a consistent theme throughout throughout 9.5 hours of sermons that I watched, was him like having this little like Smeagol style speech to himself. And it was always like giving him a break to tell him to like bring himself back in, or it was telling himself not to run away. Because it sounded like I was waiting to. He told himself not to run so much. I was waiting for the motherfucker to just run. I wanted to see how fast he could run.
Just take off out the door.
Yeah, it's like, bro, you telling
Where
yourself
is he
not
running?
to run so much. Where are you going? Yeah, where you got
Yeah.
to run to? And
What are
honestly,
you
bro, how
doing?
fast can you run? We talking like a sprint? Is it a jog? Like, what are we going to see here? It was crazy, but it was cool. It was cool.
Why are you trying to run out of the church so much, man?
Yeah, where are you trying to run to? You
Where
done?
you trying to go?
Are you done?
Yeah.
We're in the middle of the sermon. You trying to get out of here already?
Yeah. Wow. That's wild, man. That sounds like a wild Saturday. 9 hours just getting preached to.
Ooh, my back hurts. Room. My back hurts, bro. But have you ever been to Black Church?
Yes, I had a friend growing up, lived like just down the street from me, and I went to church from him. His family had immigrated from Ghana, and so it was like, I think there's probably a difference between what I've seen in like Southern Black churches. Like I've been to a Black church, like a big, large, like evangelical Black church in Houston. And then this church was very like, it felt very African. Like it was a very different tone. Yeah,
more African diaspora, very serious.
Yeah,
straightforward.
Still fun though. It was more fun than white church. White church is the most boring thing in the world.
White church sucks.
Like
so
no one
bad.
can sing. There's like 2 people that can sing that carry for literally the rest of the building because no one else knows what a tune is. There's so much singing for all the people not being able to do it.
Yeah, very strange.
Yeah,
which actually
the
varies.
sermons are like about the preacher's last golf trip. It's like, I don't care about that,
bro.
You know?
I spent too much of a portion of my childhood going to white church, and the first time we went to Black church, I told my mom, I was like, we're never going back to white church ever again. Forget it. This is way better. This is way cooler.
Way more fun.
I'm not falling asleep. I would consistently fall asleep in white church.
Yeah,
but
of course.
Did you know that there are like white churches that think that what is it? Instruments. I think it's specifically instruments actually in the church is a sin.
Instruments in the church?
Yeah, I think that's that might be like Southern Church of Christ behavior. They think that instruments
wild.
in the church is a sin. Yeah. Can we that
I feel like we're already got some stuff like that. Yeah.
Bro, we already bored as fuck in your fucking hokey ass fucking golf tournament fucking church, and now I can't have any fucking music. I just gotta listen to fucking Fred and James next to me fucking singing off key. Get the fuck out of here, bro. That's terrible.
Oh, that's rough. Yeah, Church of Christ got some stuff. They like, I don't know a ton about Church of Christ, but I know they have very strict, like almost LDS or like Mormon level rules of like no drinking, no makeup. Like I did go, my cousin is Church of Christ and she had a Church of Christ wedding and both the men and women were like separate in the wedding the whole time.
Whoa.
Yeah. Wow. Which I thought was interesting.
Black church fucking killing it, bro. Like Southern American Black church.
A lot of music, a lot of showmanship.
Ooh,
yeah,
boy. Let me tell you.
And everybody in the congregation gets interactive with it. You know,
yes.
White church, everybody's just sitting there all shh.
Yeah,
But
right.
black church, everybody going crazy.
Yeah, if you feel the spirit, say something. And we
Yeah.
want that. Specifically, we want that. If you feel the spirit, you should be saying something. You know what I mean? Like, and that
Hmm.
was what it was for Pastor Mike. Very like standard black church. There were times where this is actually my favorite part of black church is when they call it praise breaks, but it's like, singing is when we start singing, and
Mm-hmm.
it will just take over the whole damn show. Like the pastor's trying to get, and this actually shows up on my TikTok a lot. This is how much I like this shit. The pastor will be trying to like get his sermon in, and the choir and the band are just not having it. It's like, no, we're still singing. Like we're still doing this thing. They'll go through the whole damn hymnal from cover to cover, singing the whole fucking book. And that pastor's just sitting there like, well, shit. I guess I'm just gonna sing. I'm gonna sing
Yeah.
with them.
That's funny. Like they got that DJ shuffle mode on Spotify, so it just plays into the
Straight
next
up.
song and doesn't
Yes.
stop.
Because it will. It'll slow down. It'll slow down and like maybe quiet down just a little bit, but people in the audience are still, screaming their praise Jesus, praise the Lord, whatever it is. And the
Hmm.
pastor will finally, sit down, let me tell you about something. But then the keyboard starts getting a little faster and the drums come in, and he's trying to say, he's like, now wait a minute,
Hold
slow
on.
down, I'm
Now, hold
trying to
on,
tell you.
everybody.
And then they start singing, ah! It's like, it's over, bro. It's over. They're not getting it in.
That's funny, man.
That happened. That happened
Yeah.
yesterday in one of Pastor Mike's sermons, and he just gave up. He's like, you know what? It was
All right.
they're usually like an hour and a half long. It was probably 45 minutes of just music and praise. And he finally came on and was like, you know what? I didn't even plan to talk about this. And he made up like a short 15-minute sermon to fill up the rest of the time out of something that he thought was like relevant to what he was hearing around the room.
Wow. Hey, that's a good. Whatever opinion you do have about church and the many different ways people do all kinds of good and bad things with it, uh, being able to be like an effective preacher, pastor, minister, whatever, get up in front of people and do that and be engaging and like get people to engage with you. That's a difficult task. It's like public speaking as a regular 9 to 5.
That's exactly what it is. It's very much public speaking, showmanship, being able to
Hmm.
read the audience, and on top of that, having such a deep knowledge of whatever version of the scripture you decide to cover,
Hmm.
that you can just kind of jump into something and preach and teach about it based on what you're hearing in the room. Just crazy amount of showmanship, crazy amount of studious knowledge, um,
Yeah.
as well as, man, just there's just something about black church, man. Black church. I like I said, I'm not really like big into church. I have my own relationship and all that mess as far as religion goes. But like there are times where I just get a hankering. It's almost like going to see a movie or going to see a play. Like I just got a hankering to go to black church, man, and just feel the spirit. Now the one thing that I don't really get into is uh like the whole speak in tongues thing, bro. You see the motherfuckers start fucking yelling some gibberish, and you know what? As much as I like Pastor Mike, he started speaking tongues, bro. Almost, it was like later into the day where I started noticing he was speaking tongues. But like, where are
Yeah.
you coming up with that shit? Like, what?
It's just scatting.
It really
That's what it
is.
is.
It really
It's just
is.
scatting.
It's
Yeah.
like
That's
religious scatting, but you never hear like a ski bop. You never hear a doo wop,
nothing
right?
fun, it's it's
Nothing fun going on. It's
shabba-la-ba-la-ba-la-ba.
right. It's
Yeah.
very serious sounding shit, but it is, in my opinion, I don't know. In my opinion, it is very much just made up gibberish. And it's like,
Bruh,
man, but it sounds good. You know what I mean? It
it
sounds
can.
like they're
It can.
saying things
Something.
from
Yeah.
some language I don't understand. And it's like, is
Yeah.
that part of seminary school or like one of the seminary schools? Like you go
Maybe they have a
into
class on it.
on speaking tongues. It's
Speaking
like,
in tongues.
yeah, it sounds good to start your words with these sounds, and it sounds good to end your words with these sounds. Now just mix all
Yeah.
them up and see what comes out your mouth.
You know, it's funny that you talk about that. Cause like, I do think there are a lot of like, there's a wide variety of different practicing sects of different religions and Christianity, especially here in America and in the South. Right. Um, but speaking in tongues, I'm all but positive. You know, I kind of, as a hobby, have gotten into some biblical study and stuff, and I could be wrong here. Again, it's just a hobby, but I believe speaking in tongues refers to a story of not just speaking random gibberish that no one can understand. Speaking in tongues meant you could speak in a language that was understood equally by everyone, speaking in all tongues, so everyone could understand you, right? And I think that's just been misconstrued into this like just gibberish, like people just get inspired by gibberish.
I see. I've always interpreted it as like speaking because I always think of demonic possession when referring to
Yeah.
like speaking in tongues, and it's like
Yeah.
people
Yeah, like in
speaking
horror
languages
movies and
that they
stuff.
don't understand, or like speaking some demonic language that
Like a
doesn't
Latin
exist.
or yeah.
Yeah. So I always thought it was meant to be like the language of the angels or the language of God or whatever it is, whatever language it is that these beings speak that is not a part of our world anymore because we're so far separated from the initial event that created it.
Yeah, I don't think that's far off, but I think the intent is that you would understand it as if it were your own language
Ah,
by
well, that ain't
like
happening.
the power of deity, right? Yeah, but yeah, not the way we be seeing people do it in churches.
That ain't happening, bro. That ain't happening. I tell you what, you know, I might, there's been a couple of times, you know, most churches have the like come up to the, if you're feeling anything, if you have anything that you need to be prayed over or about, come up to the altar. We'll pray with you. And it's
Hmm.
like a little 5-10 minute segment in church where we're just kind of waiting around for like the few addicts in the room to go up there and pray about whatever they got to pray about and go sit back
Hmm.
down so we can get the fuck out of here. So Pastor Mike does that sort of thing, but it's also like it's black church, so it's a little more free form. It's more like as people are
Okay.
getting wild and raucous, they come to the front. And he's like, "Okay, time is now. We're gonna pray over you." But he also has like he'll be speaking tongues while he's praying over people, but he's also like anointing them with this oil that he brings up. It's like a bottle of honestly what looks like fucking olive oil. Probably is fucking olive oil, and he's like
Okay.
putting a little bit on his hands, and he's like grabbing people's hands, putting a little bit on his hands and putting it on their heads and like, listen, bro, I want to be prayed for and I want you to be concerned for me, you know, as much as it is, you know, if I'm up there. But if you put your greasy ass motherfucking hand on my head and bring it back, I just got a fucking oil on my shit.
Yeah.
Listen, Michael, we're
Mhm.
having a conversation afterwards, bro, because you just squidgied my shit up. And I'm like, bro, you gotta use less oil. I don't no oil, use some fucking water or something. My face is greasy now, bro. Like I was thinking about that the whole time. It's like, how many people is he splooging up that's gonna have to go home and fucking wash that grease off their
Oh
face?
man, and it's hard to get fat or grease or something off you too.
Yes,
It's not
dude.
like you can't just like wipe it off. Ugh.
Nope. And
Oof.
it
And if
gets
it
in
gets
your
in your
skin.
clothes and
Oh
shit,
my
yeah.
God.
Oh,
Tell
you
me
got to
about
take
it.
that shit and get dry cleaned, man.
Yes, he was taking oil and like splattering it. Like he would put some in his hands,
Nah,
just
man.
wah,
And you're in your good church
wah.
clothes, man.
Right?
No.
You gonna put some of that oil on my
Everyday
tweed? You
clothes,
know that
right?
shit's not gonna come out that tweed. Oh my
Yeah.
gosh. Yes. So overall, some things that like, maybe don't do that to me. But bro,
Maybe
black
not that bit.
church,
Yeah.
black if anything's gonna make you praise the fucking Lord, it's probably gonna be black church.
I hear that. I hear that. Sounds like an eventful Saturday.
You know, it was actually not eventful because I was in an 8 by 10 room for
Yeah, I
nine
mean,
and a half hours, right? I
I almost
wasn't,
forgot. I
yeah, I was
almost
not
forgot
at
what we
Black
were
Church.
originally doing because we
Yeah,
were right.
this was on a TV screen, by the way. As
No, these
excited
were
as I am
YouTube
about Black
videos
Church,
of it.
this sucked. Okay. This was the shittiest version of that I could
Right.
go through. Did it make it
Right.
more
Right.
bearable? Yes. But having that on repeat for 9.5 hours, whew, listen, bro, I was praying for a Netflix special by the end of it. I needed anything else,
Anything
on the
else?
screen.
You're like, I get it. God is good, devil is bad. Amen. Like, like let's be done with this.
Bro, and also, so it's like 20 degrees outside yesterday, right? Cold as
Yeah.
shit.
Yeah.
And
It
I'm
was
in
a
the
cold, a
salon.
particularly cold one in an already very cold week.
Yes. I'm in the
Mm-hmm.
salon. In my loctician studio, she has like this big false fireplace space heater. You know what I'm talking about?
Yeah.
Um, because I guess the building manager won't allow them to play with the thermostat, right? So she's trying to keep
Okay.
everyone warm with her space heater. And someone knocks on the door, right? Comes in through the door. It's this, young, clean cut looking black dude. And, the my loctician and the braid chick that's doing my daughter's hair react when he walks in. So I'm like, okay, this is a motherfucker of some importance. And he walks in, he's like, don't be scared. I'm not here to curse anyone out. I'm just letting you know, like I've been hearing that people's clients are complaining about the temperature and that it's cold. And he's like, every time we turn on the heater in this place, it's full blast up in here. And then everyone's complaining about it being hot and sweaty. So I'm not going to turn on the heater. Okay. If y'all want, I'll buy some space heaters for each room, and you guys can use some space heaters to heat the room. But and Black was like, I've got the biggest space heater you can buy in here, and it
Mm-hmm.
is still cold. He's like, oh well, you in this room with all these windows, like maybe if you put some covers on the windows, I know you like the natural light, but the windows going to keep it cold in here. And she's like, all right, well, okay, yeah, no problem. And he walked out of there, and she's like, motherfucker. It's like, you cheap fucking bitch. It's 20 degrees outside, you tell me you can't turn on the heat in here. And I thought the same thing. It was like, man, especially with clients in the room, like that's
Yeah.
bold for you to come in and be like, yo, listen, I know it's about 10 degrees, 12 degrees below fucking freezing outside. And everyone's clients in this fucking 50 building room, or this 50 room building, has been complaining, but guess what? I'm not turning on the fucking heat. So you can deal with it, was a bold statement from a building manager, bro.
That's kind of wild. And then to be like, I don't want to turn it on because when I do turn it on, people are like, oh, it's too hot. It's too hot in here. And it's like, dude, it's the coldest it's been in like 4 years. What are
Yeah,
you
man.
talking about?
Like, get the fuck out of here with that. Like, maybe if it
If you
were,
when are you gonna turn it on? If you're not turning it on now, there's sheets of ice like 3 inches thick on everything outside. You're not turning the heater on, bro.
seriously, like maybe if it were 60 degrees and it was like the
Yeah,
some people get
55.
chilly, some
So
people aren't
yeah.
chilly.
Hmm.
Like, okay, let's not turn on the heater. But like you said, bro, I looked out the window and the entire back of the parking lot is still covered in fucking ice. You gonna tell me you can't turn on the fucking heater for me? My fucking toes are cold. I got
It was
socks
a
and
hazard to
shoes
drive
on,
in here.
motherfucker, and my toes are cold. Like, I'm the thickest,
Where
biggest
yeah.
person in this building. I'm fucking 6'4", 260 pounds of just fucking man, and I'm cold in here. You gonna tell me you're not gonna turn on the fucking heat, bro?
Yeah. If anyone's
Oh,
gonna be running hot, it'd be you and me and that bitch. Like
yes.
if you are cold, it's fucking cold.
I'm the last person that turns on the heat.
Yeah.
Period. I freeze out everyone in my house. My wife gets pissed at me because she's a little 125-pound fucking see-through like person.
See through, that's cold.
You know what I mean?
He didn't
But
mean it
fuck,
like that.
no, I meant it like that. Fucking, she's tiny, bro, and
She
she's
is
cold all the
tiny.
time. I'm like, bitch, get a fucking blanket. Because if I get hot, we just spoke. Was it last episode we spoke about it? If I'm hot, bro, it's bad. It's a bad day. I get
Yeah.
hey, there's hangry. I get hotry, real fucking bad. You know what I mean? So like, I'm not the person that's going to turn on the heat. I could tell you fucking yesterday if that had been my salon and that dude came in there and said that to me, I wouldn't be waiting till he walked out the door to call him a motherfucker. Because I tell you what, bitch, I'm gonna break that case that's covering the thermostat, and I'm at least turn it up to like 70 degrees. Like you look on the
Yeah,
thermostat, it's 55 degrees inside. You tell me you can't bring that up to 60 a little
55.
bit? Seriously.
55 is madness. Yeah,
Madness.
at least 65.
Madness.
Like, dang,
And like this
that's
is a nice
crazy.
place, bro. Like it's black owned and operated. It's nice. There's like a bar up front. There's marble floors. There's gold on the doors. There's a studio. After you get your hair done, if they want to take you to the professional studio with the professional lighting to get you some pictures, like this is a nice establishment. And this dude's just like, not turn on the heat for you motherfuckers. Fuck y'all. If I turn on the heat, you start complaining about sweating, bitches. Like that's the pettiest shit I've ever heard in my life, bro.
Yeah, that's crazy. I can't imagine it'd be that expensive. I mean, it costs money, but electricity is not that expensive. That's kind of crazy.
Bro, if it costs too much, fucking figure something out. Get some more
Yeah,
tenants in there at a higher rate or something. I don't know.
yeah. Like
Fucking
make an
inflation
agreement with your
costs
tenants that you'll split the heat bill or something like that if it's that
something.
crazy.
You just
Yeah.
can't be freezing people out, man. My gosh.
Oof, that's wild. Yeah, that
But
sounds
I
like a
would
rough Saturday.
I would rather be cold than hot while I'm getting my hair cut. Have you ever gotten your hair cut while you're hot?
Man, yeah, almost all the time because we're
Oh,
just almost hot all the time, right?
but
Like
no, I mean like
I've never sat when I'm like sweating. Like,
it's bad. It's bad.
oh, I
Like
bet
the hair sticks
all the
to
little
you and
hair
shit.
stick. Yeah, that's what I was
Oh,
gonna
it's
say.
terror. So
Ugh.
I would much rather be cold than hot. I'll give them
Yeah.
that. I don't want like the little hair sticking to me and having it be terrible. But bro, we
Hmm.
gotta we gotta strike a deal because that ain't it.
We gotta find a balance. Yeah,
Honestly.
that's crazy.
When was the last time you got your hair cut? You recently just got a haircut, right?
A little bit recently. I need to do it again. But yeah, I've been having a hard time finding, like, oddly enough, the beard makes it complex, and it's not
It
as easy to
does.
just go find somebody to cut a beard.
Yep.
You got to go to like a barber shop or something, and it's just hard to find a good person to cut your hair. That you can trust and consistently go to. I've been to some people here and there, but I'm also just lazy. You know what I mean? And like
Mm-hmm.
when I do have free time, because it's been very busy lately, when I do have free time, I don't want to spend it going somewhere and like getting a haircut. And then I get all itchy and I got to come back and take a shower. And I like hate that in between time of like getting a haircut and then like washing yourself off because I just feel like I'm covered in little ants or something. Like it's just super itchy.
Damn. So it's like you having to take a shower really sets you off of needing to get a haircut. Like, damn, I would get a haircut, but fuck, I'm
It's
gonna have to
just
take a
mild
shower.
inconvenience, man.
Shit.
It's just mild inconvenience is what
Like,
it
God
is.
forbid I fucking get clean after this. I would prefer if I could just stay stinky. That would be much better
It's
for
not the
me.
shower, it's the period of leaving the haircut place and like driving back, and I'm like hyper conscious of getting hair on everything else around me too, because
So it's a
like
little in between space.
it's the in between space that I dislike. Yeah, and so I need like a haircut place that's close, but I found one recently where I last got my hair done and they did a great job, and it's close and it's like really cheap, so win win
Nice.
win. Yeah, I just need to
Yeah,
go
I was
back.
over here. I was over here thinking you're just a stinky motherfucker. It's like, God forbid I do anything that forces
Nah,
me to take a shower.
I shower every day consistently.
Same. I don't
Yeah,
understand people who can't shower every day. Like people
you
who like
know
go 2, 3, 4, 5 days without showering. Like I don't see it. I can't.
they I went to a I've been to a dermatologist a couple of times. My family has like bad skin. My grandfather had skin cancer and like blah blah. So I've been, and like I know it's a big controversy. I think like online I've seen people having takes like this, and people are like, "Oh, I shower every day," and like people are, "Oh, I shower every night because I don't want to get in bed and be gross." And like I'm a morning shower person because it helps me wake
Mm,
up. Like,
mm.
I think you just kind of do the thing that works for you. But I swear, every time I've asked a dermatologist about this, they have said, do not shower every day. And if you
I've
do
heard that
shower
too.
every day, do not use soap every day. Like, you can get in and rinse off and stuff like that, but you should not be like full soaping up your body. And if you are going to do that, then you should use like a lotion or something else, and like use things to help kind of protect and uh, repair your skin, because it is damaging to your skin to just soap and clean up all the oils and everything off every single day.
I've heard that same thing. I really have. And I just like I need the
Mm-hmm.
dermatologist and the psychologist to speak to each other, because like there's something about my psyche that if I skip, I can probably skip a day, but if I skip that second day showering, like it fucks with me. I feel gross.
I
I
feel
like ugh.
disgusting.
I do not like it. I do, and there's
Yeah,
something about like showering that is like freeing. You know what I mean? Like I get
I
out of the
like it. Yeah.
shower and I feel better. You know what I
Ooh,
mean?
yeah. I spend a long time in the shower because I like to just stand
Mm-hmm.
there under the hot water. Like I'm also a big fan of like going to the spa and stuff. I didn't know this about myself, but it makes sense how I feel about showers. But I started going to the spa with my partner Samantha on like a cruise for the first time, and then since then,
Mm.
like in hotels and just kind of locally around here. And yeah, man, just being in hot water is amazing, and I love it. And I would just stay there
Yes.
for hours, like
Yes. Just
hours.
boil me. Boil me for a little bit. I'll
Yes.
come out redder and
It
done.
feels so good. It feels so good. Yeah, but I also feel super gross if I don't shower. And I'm kind of oily, so my hair gets really greasy. Like I feel oily and greasy if
Yeah.
I don't take a shower.
I
Yeah.
hear that. Yeah. Straight up don't understand people that can just skip it. Skip it. I'm
Oh,
also
maybe they're not greasy, and they
maybe,
don't get gross like we do. But I get
maybe.
gross. Like I promise, you don't want me to not shower, and I don't want me to not shower.
And also, I don't really care who you are. If you tell me that you've skipped showering for a couple days, automatically judging you. I'm sorry. Like maybe that's wrong of me, maybe that's judgmental of me, but like I kind of think you're fucking gross.
People are very much, I think the shower every day people like us are very much, that's the way to do it. But all the doctors be saying you shouldn't, dude. And like a part of me is like, they probably know better than I do, because I just do it because I feel gross. Like they're the ones that study it and have fucking science and shit.
Yeah, probably, but like, man, I'm here for a good time, not a long time. You know what I'm saying? And part of that good
Hey,
time is just feeling clean the whole fucking time to me.
since we're on the internet with it right now, I guess both of us can stand on the side of shower every day. If we're forced to pick a side, I'm on the side of shower every day. But
Absolutely. You know what? Tell us what side you're on in the comments or like
there you
through
go.
email. I don't know, smoke signals. Send us some form of idea of which side you're on. Shower every day, or I don't know, being a gross fucking person. And we'll count it up in the polls and probably never follow up with you. But I would like to see that.
Yeah, yeah. That's a good one.
That is a good one. That's all you had to say about showering. I
I
shower
think
fucking every
so.
day.
I felt like I had something else. I queued up like I had something else, and
You
then my
did.
mind was like, nah. It was like, nope.
Nah, just let it rest.
Nope.
Let it rest.
Is that
Leave it
that
there.
well run dry again? Yeah.
Yeah. You were digging down in the well. You thought there was
Yeah.
something down there. You pulled up the bucket.
Nothing.
Wasn't shit in there.
There was nothing in there. It was
Not
dry
shit
as
in there.
bones. Yeah, I think that was a callback to First Time in Drag, by the way. So we do callbacks across series. So you
Yeah.
gotta, you're just buying into the whole universe if you're
Yeah.
gonna be a fan.
Yeah. Listen, if you're not watching First Time in Drag, in order to get some of these jokes, I think you're going to have to start.
Yeah,
You
especially
know,
that Tammy Brown reference.
yeah. Just let's not bring up the Tammy Brown reference again.
Let's not. Let's
that,
move on. Let's move on. You were gonna
that
move
was
on. Let's move
specifically creepy. I did tell
on.
my loctician about our First Time in Drag podcast. Loctician, very like mask presenting gay woman, and she was like, I told her the whole thing, like my friend is a huge RuPaul's Drag Race fan, so been watching it for a while. I've never seen an episode of it, so we're doing this whole discovery process. And she was like, how did he get into RuPaul's Drag Race? I was like, honestly, I don't know. That's not my kind of show. I don't watch the shit. but he seems to like it. And she was like, don't no one like that fucking show. She was like, gay people don't like that fucking show. I was like, oh, really? Well,
Dang.
you know, we watch it and we comment on the performance. She's like, does he want to dress up? I'm like, yes, he does. Fuck yeah, he
No,
does.
I
He brings
don't.
it up all the fucking time
I
about
do
wanting to
not
dress
want
up that
to.
fucking bitch.
I do not want to. I get reminded all the time that we will be asked to. It will be a very rare occasion if it does happen. But that being said, like I feel like there's kind of a split in, actually, this is obviously an outsider looking in, but I have friends in various positions across the queer spectrum. And yeah, opinions are kind of mixed about Drag Race. There's controversy around some of the queens that have been on the show. There's controversy around things that Rue has said personally in things. And like, even if they appreciate drag as an art form, there are people who don't really like the show, but the show is really big, really big. I think it does. I think it plays really well, specifically with like straight cis women. Honestly, I think that might be the crowd that's really keeping it alive.
Really, that's interesting. I know nothing about this shit. I know nothing about the community. I know nothing about RuPaul's Drag Race. I was surprised when she said that. Like, to me, it is as simple as this: RuPaul's Drag Race is some gay shit, right?
Okay, we
And
might
then
need a disclaimer before you say what you're. But go ahead, go ahead.
listen. Let's hold on. Let's pause for a second. I'm the kind of guy that, like, if you're watching a fight and it is a black fighter and a white fighter, and they're out there saying, well, the fighter in the red trunks and the fighter in the green trunks, like, bro, is the black guy white guy? Like, let's make this easy, okay? Like, first of all, there are people that are red green colorblind and they can't tell what you're talking about. But also,
True.
like, it's the black guy and the white guy, right? Is that simple? We're not being racist or anything about it. Like, there are just traits about people, and that's perfectly fine. Okay, so RuPaul's
Yep.
Drag Race, right? Some gay shit, very obviously gay shit, and then there are gay people, right? And I figured, like, gay shit, gay people like gay shit. You know what I'm saying? So for my loctician, I'm up here like proud. I'm like, hey, I'm an ally. By the way,
I'm
I have
trying
this
to engage with
podcast.
your culture. Yeah.
I got this podcast talking about some gay shit. What you think about that? And then my loctician is like, shit, gay people don't even like that gay fucking shit. I'm like, damn it, man. And they're like, I just got quiet. I just got fucking quiet. I was like, oh, well, damn. Like, what do you say after that? Because I didn't have a follow-up. I thought we were going to bond over this, Black. Like, I thought we were having a good time. And then you told me you don't like it. So yeah. Like, I guess just twist my hair then.
Fuck me then, I guess. Yeah.
Yeah.
Shit.
Fuck me.
Yeah. I gotta say that is a little bit of a thing. Like, the whole community is so on eggshells about everything, and it makes it hard to engage as somebody who's not part of the community to try to get involved and to try to learn things, because you run into situations like that, right, where you're like, look, I don't know shit all about any of this, but I'm trying to engage, like earnestly trying to engage, and they're like, oh, that's bullshit, and like, fuck that, nobody likes that. Like
that. Yeah.
Okay, well, never mind, fuck me, I guess.
Bro, my fucking face, it had to look like I ran right into a brick wall. Just fucking
just
oh shit, just fucking flat. I stepped on the wrong fucking thing over here. It's like you think you're rubbing your foot in some smell good, you know what I mean? Like, ooh, this is a nice little pool of lotion over here. I find out that I'm fucking rubbing my foot in some shit. I fucking bring it up, got shit between my toes. I just fucking stepped in a fucking pile of it.
Look, if anybody thinks that's not an idiom that people say it all the time. Okay? People always talk about it. I've heard it a ton of times. All right. So you shut up. You shut up. Right. Everyone knows about rubbing your foot in the smell good oil versus the shit. Everyone knows that.
Oh no.
That's common. Okay.
I don't know where I come up with the shit I say. I just say it. Okay. Shit pops in my head and it comes out my mouth.
Oof, I feel you. Man. It sounds like a crazy Saturday. Honestly, I feel like I've said that maybe 10 times, but I can't say it enough. That's a lot. That's a ton.
You know what? I evidently for I guess you can't be stuck in a room for 9.5 hours and not come out with some stories, whether
I get,
whether
yeah,
whether it's stories that you came up with in your own head or it was because you were stuck in a room for 9.5 hours with some other people.
yeah,
But for being what I thought was a really, really droll time, I guess I did have some stories coming out of that bitch.
yeah.
What'd you do with your Saturday, Kevin? What stories you got
Always
from
better
your
in
Saturday? What'd you
hindsight.
do?
Man, I had a relatively okay Saturday. The first part of it wasn't the best because, as we had previously mentioned, ice on everything because we're here in Texas through this historic freeze thing. But we had places to go, and my driveway is relatively steep, so we couldn't get our car out because it would just slide all the way down the driveway and like into the
Oh
neighbor's
shit.
fence. We couldn't get it out, so I went out there with like a shovel and like this garden pick thing and like a broom and spent a little over an hour hacking away at this like 2 inch thick sheet of ice on my driveway, um,
And a
clearing out.
broom?
I had a broom to like sweep away the hunks of ice after I broke them up with the shovel and everything. So
It's a choice. Okay.
yeah, to like clear it out. It was pretty effective. I no shot I was going to clear the whole thing, but I was able. It wasn't the whole driveway, it was just the top section that's mostly in shade. I was able to clear out like 2 ruts for just the tires. And like,
Mm.
dude, I don't work out like regularly.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
That beat me the fuck up.
Should
Like a full
start.
hour of just fucking don't clip that.
Full hour. A full
Don't
fucking
clip
hour
that.
of just fucking
Just fucking
all fucking
both
day just
hands,
out
man.
there.
I'm actually, the worst part about it is like it's not even bruised, but it's just tender all right here on my
Oh yeah, you
hand.
tore up the skin on the handle. Didn't have
And
any
I'm just like,
gloves.
no, yeah, it's, man, just annoying. But after that annoying bit, we could get the vehicle out. It was pretty nice. We had a friend in town and we went with her and a group of other people to dinner at a nice Italian joint, Cane Rosso, and then
Mm.
went and saw our all of our mutual friend and acquaintance Chris Irby's play at the Pocket Sandwich Theater, which
Oh,
is,
nice.
yeah, just this, like, if you've never been, it's a small like local theater where you get popcorn and can throw popcorn at the stage and at the
Ah,
actors
it's
and
one of
everything.
those.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it was. Chris is hilarious. Everything he writes is hilarious. The play was hilarious. It was called like The Final Adventure of Hercules, and
Okay.
it was just so good. It was such a good time. Very funny, cracking up. So yeah, definitely recommend. Shout out Chris Irby. I don't know if he has socials. I think he does. So I'll see if we can tag him in some stuff. But yeah, it was a good time to contrast your harrowing experience of 9.5 hours
Harrowing.
locked away in a room.
Harrowing.
Um, I beat myself up for an hour and then went and had a nice dinner and saw a show.
As much as I want to talk about you beating up yourself, you reminded me. So like that concept of like throwing things at people on stage at a show, like popcorn. The time that
Yeah.
I got to experience it, it was Peanuts.
Okay.
Um,
Yeah.
but like a very, I don't know, what is it called, like vaudeville, like a very vaudevillian
Yeah.
concept. Um,
hmm I learned
so
that because of
I
Drag Race. Haters.
Oh, wow. I actually had this experience in like middle school. It had to be like sixth or seventh grade. We went to one of these shows. It was like a very small, like wood chair style theater. And they told us, they're like, hey, you each get a bag of peanuts. The idea is you're like part of the show, you're interactive. When the hero comes on, you cheer for the hero.
Huzzah! Cheer!
Yeah,
Yeah.
exactly. When the villain comes out, you boo and you
Boo!
throw
Hiss.
peanuts,
Yeah, throw shit. Yeah, yeah.
bro. But you're telling this, I don't know, what age are you in, like sixth or seventh grade? You're like
I don't know, like
12,
12.
13,
Yeah.
like the worst age possible to be telling some kids to be
Just
interactive with
hucking
the show.
peanuts at people.
I have no idea what the show
Peanuts
was
seem like they would
about.
hurt.
It was whole in shell peanuts too. So like
Dang,
you could
dude.
get some
Not even shelled
speed on these,
peanuts.
bro.
Oh, jeez.
We beat that villain up so bad. You couldn't hear the show. It was I think it may have been a 45-minute show, 45 minutes to an hour, because you can't
Hmm.
keep that going for very long,
No,
bro.
yeah.
You couldn't hear the entire show. We were either cheering so loud that you couldn't hear them, or booing and hissing and throwing peanuts so loud. The only thing I like, remember this one image from the show, and it is the villain being on stage getting pelted with peanuts and trying so loud to scream his lines while laughing his ass off because of how outrageous this is, that his face is entirely just pink, just like this pink face, like dressed up in a normal vaudevillian, like I don't know, tuxedo style
Hmm.
outfit, just getting pegged and pelted and just fucked up with these peanuts, and just trying his hardest to belt out these lines that not a single fucking person in the audience can hear. So I hope you had a good time. I hope it was something like that, because that was
It
actually fucking
was.
hilarious.
It's always a good time, man. They do popcorn, and there is an air of like being respectful for the show too. So you do want to like quiet down while people are delivering lines and stuff. Plus, you're not going to hear the jokes, right? Because it's a joke show.
Mm-hmm.
So everything they say is fucking hilarious. So yeah, but it was very good. All the booing, all the hissing, all the throwing of popcorn at the villains, and everything was fun. It was a good time.
Bro, God bless those actors. God bless those actors, because I wouldn't be able to put
Yeah,
up with that shit more than just a
dude, the
couple of
villain
nights.
caught like a handful of popcorn directly into the face while delivering a monologue, like at the front of the stage. It was just poof, like in the eyes
That's
and everything. It
good.
was like, whoa.
That's good. I like
It
that.
was funny. Some of the actors were like interacting with the popcorn while they were doing stuff. One of the heroines got hit like in the eye with a piece of popcorn while delivering a monologue, and like
Ooh,
improved it like into the monologue. It was very funny. Um, and the hero at one point was like scooping popcorn up and like rubbing it on his wounds to like make it feel better, and like just stupid shit like that. It
that's
was a
great.
good time, man. Yeah, it's so fun.
I like that. I like that. Yeah, man, those actors, just God, they have to be just ultimately resilient, ultimately
Oh yeah.
resilient, especially if you're doing it for kids. Because kids, I get how we progress from peanuts to popcorn. When we were throwing those peanuts, like you said, they had some weight to them. Like we
Hmm.
were zinging them things out there, hitting these actors hard. And honestly, if I were a kid and you gave me a bag of popcorn, like I'm waiting for the one moment where I can cinch up that bag of popcorn, because popcorn doesn't have enough weight to it. I need the whole fucking bag to really have an effect here. I'm looking for my one moment to get the best effect. I'm chunking that whole fucking bag of popcorn at this dude, man.
Yeah, they have some like rules that they lay out about like what you can and can't do, which isn't a lot. It's like the popcorn has to be dry and it has to be fresh. Like you
Ooh.
can't
Oh
scoop
no.
popcorn. Right, right. You want the
I can
popcorn
only
dry.
imagine. I can only imagine what led
Just
them
wet
to make
popcorn.
these fucking rules, bro.
Yeah, dude.
Just take a
Dry
whole drink,
popcorn.
pour it into your popcorn bag, and throw that bitch
Just
up there.
huck it, huck it.
Ooh.
Yeah, they do these like trays, like open trays, but they say you have to throw it by hand. So like no spoons, no like using your tray or plate to like
No
catapult it.
catapult.
Like you
Mm.
got to throw it by hand. And my goodness, the dog over here trying to dig her way to China. Sorry, everybody. Being quit. Um. So yeah, uh, popcorn has to be dry, has to be thrown by hand, and the other one is you can't scoop it up off the ground and throw it. They're like, it's got to be like
Mm.
fresh popcorn.
No
And that's,
brown
I think,
corn.
also because people, they have like a kitchen and like people get food. They have like desserts. Like we got dessert there, got a delicious piece of apple pie with some ice cream. Um, but people are eating. They have drinks, they have beers, they have like open top drinks. It is kind of a thing to like cover your drink with a paper towel so you don't get a bunch of popcorn in it. But still, like it's extra gross if people are like scooping it up off the ground and like hucking it at you. And because it's popcorn, it doesn't have much weight. pretty much the front row is basically catching 80% of the popcorn because
Oh,
everybody
for sure.
behind the front row can't even make it to the stage. So you're just getting
Yeah.
showered with popcorn if you're up at the front, which we were. We were at like one of the front tables.
Oh no.
Yeah. So I appreciated that. It was like tiered up. So the table was kind of backed up to like a wall that went up in the created like bar seating for the row right behind it.
Hmm.
So I was up against the wall. I took it because it was like, oh, it's the most inconvenient seat because you have to like sit and you're boxed in by everybody and all that. But it was really like because I don't want to get pelted with popcorn. I want to just hug
Yeah,
this
you
wall and have
bastard.
everything like fall past
Don't
me.
play. Don't play.
Yeah,
Premeditated for you to get out
premeditated.
the way.
Indeed. Yeah, I was not trying to get covered in popcorn.
Man, you're a better person than me. I have like these hella intrusive thoughts that, if I think it's going to be funny, sometimes I'll let it take over. And if I got an apple pie a la mode and people are throwing shit, oh, I want so badly to throw an apple pie at this dude. Oh my
Oh no.
God. I would be shaking. I would be holding that apple pie like, as much as I want to eat this thing is just as much as I want to throw this thing. And the devil on my shoulder and that little angel on my shoulder would just be beefing it out, bro, because I would want to throw that shit. So I probably wouldn't. I'm an adult. I'm in my 30s.
I'm an
But
adult. I'm an
if you
adult.
if you caught me any earlier than 30, we just talked about how 20 is a stupid time. If you caught me any
True.
younger than 30 years old specifically,
Especially drinking a little bit, like if you had a little bit of
oh
alcohol
my
in you.
brother. Oh my brother. That apple
Oof.
pie be making it up to the stage. Listen, I'm not even really a fan of these types of shows. You can ban me from the premises. That's okay. I'm not coming back anyway.
It was
I'm not
worth it.
coming back anyway. It was worth it. It was a good
It
time.
was worth it. That's funny. Yeah. So that's really how my Saturday went. And Friday I saw the Send Help, like that horror movie about getting stranded on an island. Hear
Don't know
about that?
anything about it. No. You guys go see a
Man,
lot of horror movies.
yeah, we do. It's a big hobby of both of ours. We see horror movies, we see like Oscar buzz movies, a lot of stuff. The only note I really have to share about that movie, it was all right. It's kind of a silly, goofy movie if you want to watch it. The only note I have though is because it was a silly, goofy movie, people were kind of emotive in the theater, and the main like antagonist, I guess, her name is Lisa, and there was I don't know, or is it Linda? Linda, that's what it is.
Are you sure you
Do
saw
you
this movie?
remember? Do you remember that meme from like 2020 that was like, Linda, listen, listen,
Yeah,
Linda,
Linda. Listen,
listen.
listen,
Yeah,
Linda.
yeah.
Yeah, the little
So,
kid. Yeah.
yes. Okay, good. I'm glad you remember that because this is a horror movie, right? So at a certain point, it is goofy, but near the end of the movie, it does kind of ramp up and get somewhat serious. And at a certain point, Linda as a character has like a gun pointed at the other character, and you think she's about to kill him, and the character goes, Linda, and someone behind me goes, listen, like it dropped it like
That's
perfectly,
so
dude.
good. That's
Linda,
so
listen.
good.
I cracked up. I cracked up. I don't even remember what happened for the next like 45 seconds of the movie because I was just chuckling to myself in my seat. That was one of the best reference drops I've had the pleasure of experiencing.
And there's just some rando in the seat behind you. Were
Just
you
some
at Alamo?
rando.
Were you at
Yeah.
Alamo? Did they get
Yeah.
escorted out?
No, they didn't.
You see, because you're not a snowflake motherfucker, bro. Because sometimes the things happening around you, while they might be distractions, they kind of add to the experience a little bit. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, and this one was definitely that. Like the movie itself was all goofy, so it wasn't like a get serious and be quiet kind of movie. And yeah, dang, that line just killed me, dude. I wasn't expecting it at all. I haven't thought about that meme in years, right?
Oh yeah, sure.
And
It's
it was
old.
just like,
It's not. It's like
Linda,
pre
listen.
2020. It's like 2010 that
That
meme
thing's
comes
old.
from. It's
Yeah,
20 years old at this point, like crazy.
man, I was cracking up at that. Yeah, yeah. But yeah, it was a good
Ooh.
weekend.
Speaking of cracking up, Kevin, I have a little thing for us to do where we're going to once again try not to laugh, but this is a different style of Try Not to Laugh.
Okay.
Is it? I've heard it's a different style, but we are going to try
Mm-hmm.
not to laugh. I think the first Try Not to Laugh we did videos, right?
Yes.
Second time we did a Try Not to Laugh, it was Mad Libs.
Yeah.
Overall, pretty terrible showing for you in the Try Not to Laugh
I'm bad at
series of
not
games.
laughing.
Yeah.
Pretty bad at it.
This time, okay, this is actually, again, another trend that's been a trend for a long time. We are arriving to it late, as usual, but enjoy as we try to make each other laugh with dad jokes. Yes, yes.
Okay.
So we're going to do a little backseat forces, dad joke, try not to laugh. Don't look at the notes because I didn't prep you a link. You're just gonna have to Google some dad jokes, or
I gotta find my own right now. Okay.
you gotta find your own dad jokes or make up jokes on your own if you think you're that funny.
I do not.
I don't think I'm that funny either, so I also did not write any jokes. I went to, I Googled, I went to the first link, and I've got some dad jokes here that I think might make you laugh a little bit.
Oh man, I'm worried we're gonna find the same link.
Well, don't go to goodhousekeeping.com, and I think
that was the one I was gonna pick. I'll do a Reddit one.
There you
go to Reddit.
Reddit probably actually be funnier. I maybe should have chosen the Reddit one.
Okay, I'm pre-reading some of these,
and you're already laughing. What is wrong with you? You're getting it out. You're getting out early.
Yeah, getting it out early. Yeah.
Well,
also,
okay.
I don't even know if I get that one.
We have to decide. In most of the dad joke things I've seen, if you laugh, even if you laugh at your own joke, it is a demerit or a point or whatever we want to call it this time. Yes.
Okay.
No.
Yeah, I'm cool with that. I'm worried that none of these are going to be funny. I might find a second list.
Well, I guess we'll have to see. I mean, I think the point of dad jokes is that they're kind of objectively not funny, and that's kind of what makes them funny.
That's true.
But we have to keep score, so I have my handy dandy notebook.
Handy dandy notebook. All right, I'm ready. I'm going to win this one.
Dax. All right. Well, let's see. Do you want to start? You want me to start? We'll go back and forth here.
I can start. I got one for you.
Hit me.
All right. How?
Today.
Oh, okay.
Oh, here we go. What?
Yeah, don't interrupt me. Excuse me.
I wasn't interrupting. I was wondering if you could fucking read for a second.
Look, sometimes I forget and I got to relearn real fast.
Yeah, he's not hot because he's a big person. He's hot because fucking reading is hard, bro.
Yeah, I would like to get the joke that I say so that I know how to deliver it, and a lot of these I don't get, and I'm feeling kind of embarrassed about it.
Oh no!
Let me try it. I'm gonna try. All right, here we go. You ready? Here it is.
I'm ready. Yep.
Where did people hang out during medieval times?
Where's that?
At nightclubs.
Okay. Okay. That's a play on words.
Yeah, right? It probably reads better when written and not spoken.
Be careful.
It's not a laugh. I was choking.
That was very fucking close.
Clearing my throat.
I'm gonna let it slide. Your little side comments are gonna get you in trouble, I think. Up.
What if we laugh at something other than the dad joke? Is that what we agreed upon I was learning to read again?
This is the podcast where there are no rules and the points don't matter unless I win. So
okay, all right, fair enough. We'll count any laughs. I'm gonna go stoic.
Stoic, yes. Think about something not funny. He's over there. He's thinking, Kevin. All right.
That was a good joke.
Did you like that?
Not good enough for me to laugh, though.
I almost made myself laugh, honestly. I thought that was pretty funny. That's why, by the way, timeout. That's why I can never be a comedian. Because if I say something funny, bro, I'm the first person to laugh at it. I just cannot control myself. If that shit's funny,
just
I'm
cracking yourself up on stage, dude. A silent room, and you're just laughing.
By
Can't
the way,
even get the joke out, get halfway through it, and just start laughing.
yeah, it's not that I couldn't be a comedian because I'm not funny. I am funny. It's because I just laugh at myself. Okay, back in. Yeah, now that you're giggly, let's do this. What do you call an angry carrot?
What?
A steamed veggie. Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
Steamy.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
Okay.
All
No
right.
laughs.
Nope. I got one.
Okay.
Why shouldn't you argue with the T-Rex?
I mean, I think that's pretty obvious, but go ahead. Tell me why.
You'll get your ass kicked.
Oh,
Your
Jurass
ass.
kicked.
Mm-hmm.
Pretty
Mm-hmm.
weak. Pretty weak. That was shit.
Or super strong.
Okay. Because of the T-Rex?
Because
it's a big dinosaur?
Yeah.
Okay. Well, Kevin, what is it that you would call a pile of cats?
Pile of cats?
A pile of cats. You know, those piles of cats that you often find in the wild.
Frequently find piles of cats in the wilds. I don't know what they're called.
Oh, well, I call them a meowton.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm. A meowton.
A meowton.
Mm-hmm.
Meowton.
Mm-hmm. Okay. All right.
Okay.
No,
You're doing well.
Yeah.
I'm surprised.
I'm doing great. Yeah. Why aren't lobsters generous?
Why?
Because they're shellfish.
They are. They are those little bastards.
Greedy shellfish bastards.
Crabs as well. Fuck them.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Why was Cinderella so bad at soccer?
Because she's playing in glass slippers?
No.
Don't make that face. What do you mean?
She kept running away from the ball.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. I forgot we were looking for like a pun answer. I was just giving a real answer there for a second.
Yeah. Strange.
Okay.
Strange interjection from you.
Look, we're both doing really good. Neither of us have laughed, either really good or really bad for whoever's watching. Because, however that goes. All right. I got another one for you. Where do sheep go on vacation?
Where do sheep go on vacation? Yeah, you got me. No idea.
The Bahamas.
Sheep impersonation out of you.
The Bahamas.
Yeah, that got me a little bit. You were not the animal impersonator.
Almost. That's what do you mean? That was spot on.
I'm just saying, of all people to expect an animal impersonation, it's not you.
I turned into a sheep just then.
It was the building of expectations. It almost got me. That was tough.
Okay, almost. It was close. Good job.
I do have a question for you. We were speaking about religion earlier. Where was it that King David's temple was located?
Oh, I don't know.
You don't know where it was? Pretty sure it was beside his ear. The temple was located beside his ear.
I am almost angry at that one.
You're almost angry?
What was that? What was that right there? What was that?
That was me swallowing the laugh at you being angry at my stupid dad joke.
I'm almost angry at that one. Yeah.
Okay. I'm sorry.
Yeah.
No religious jokes with this guy.
Yeah. You're crossing a line.
Pastor Kevin.
You're crossing a line. Yeah. What is it? Mike Jr. or whoever would be upset.
He probably would be.
Yeah. All right. Here's one for you. Here's one that Mike would approve of. I hope
Okay.
that's his name. I don't.
It was his name. You remember?
Excellent. All right. How can you tell if a pig is hot?
Ooh, hot pig. I don't know.
It's bacon.
I do love bacon. I do love bacon.
Bacon's good. Good save. I almost got a laugh out of you on that one too.
You got close.
Not as close as
I don't
getting
play
angry,
with bacon. Is the thing. Like bacon is not a joke to me. I fucking love that shit.
I see. Okay.
But I do think this particular joke is your style of joke. Are you ready?
Yeah.
I'm not going to count that laugh, I guess. What did one wall say to the other?
I don't know. What?
I'll meet you at the corner.
Okay. All right.
No?
I get it.
Okay.
I get it. Because walls, corners.
They meet at the corner.
Just, yep. Understood. All right, here's one. This isn't off a list. This is one I just generally remember.
Okay.
Right?
Ooh, Kevin come up with his own jokes, people. Kevin Original coming at you.
All right. Maybe I'm stealing it from somebody, but here we go. All right. Why did the monkey fall out of the tree?
Why?
He was dead.
That's not even a joke. That's terrible, Kevin.
In a way, it could be horrific. Yeah, but
that's absolutely horrific.
It's okay. Could be funny. I thought it was a little funny.
You heard it here, ladies and gentlemen. Kevin thinks dead monkeys are funny.
We didn't. We don't think. Okay.
And there's a laugh. And there's a laugh.
Down.
There's a laugh.
All right.
Going in, Kevin. I had to get him somehow. If you got to win. There's so much not laughing.
Woof. Yeah. It's so silent in here.
I like how cornering you. Sorry. Damn it. I put a laugh on for me. I like how cornering you and making you feel like an asshole is finally what made you laugh.
That was the thing. That got me. Yeah.
Oh,
apparently
shit.
Make me angry or make me think I'm an asshole. Either one of those two things will get me. Yeah.
Just get you every single time. Woo.
Woof. Okay.
Oh boy. Kevin, listen. What's brown and sticky?
Ooh, I don't know if I like where this is going. What?
What's brown and sticky, man? Come on, think about it.
Melted chocolate.
No, dude. A stick. Also, my dick.
Ugh.
I'm brown.
Ugh.
Oh, okay. Wow.
Yeah.
I feel a little targeted.
You should. I feel assaulted by that.
Okay.
Oh, dang. Does that count as a laugh?
That's totally a laugh. That's totally
Son of a bitch.
Laugh.
Okay. All right. I got another one. I'm going to go back to my list since my recalled from memory joke landed so well.
Yeah, your dead monkeys joke. Please go back to your fucking list. There's another laugh.
It's just so stupid. Okay. Did you hear about the guy who was afraid of hurdles?
He was afraid of hurdles? No.
Yeah, but he got over it.
That is what you do with hurdles. That is what you do with hurdles. You seem to think all of these are funny. Your face, like the smiley nature, you just a goofy motherfucker, bro. You over there smiling big time.
I'm not laughing at all. I don't know what you're talking about. Those are fake numbers you got on your sheet.
You're right. Fake news. Just fake like news. There's actually no segue to get into this. So forget that.
Solid. Solid.
Fuck.
Making yourself laugh counts. I remember you saying
Damn
that
it.
when I
I
was
did
learning
straight
how
up
to
say
read
that.
again. Mhm.
Kevin,
Mhm. Mhm.
what do you call a sad cup of coffee?
I have no clue.
Depresso.
Got it. I'm pretty sure that's a spell from Hogwarts Legacy.
Ooh, it might be.
Yeah.
Expelliarmus. Depresso.
Mm-hmm. Got him.
Depresso, bitch. What do you think depresso does to people?
Just turns him into Eeyore from
Just makes
Winnie
them
the
real
Pooh.
fucking sad.
Just
Yeah,
real sad. Yeah. I'm
that's a
down.
good one.
All right. Oh man. Here's one for you. Here's a good one. I know you're a big fan of food, right? So
I do love some food.
how do you cook an alligator?
Well, I usually deep fry it, but how do you cook an alligator?
Well, the only correct way is with a crock pot.
But alligators and crocodiles aren't the same thing.
Yeah, it was a bit of a jump. I was worried you weren't going to be able to keep up, but it sounds like you got there.
You were worried I wasn't going to be able to keep up.
Yeah.
You thought I wasn't going to be able to keep up with you.
Little bit of a jump. Yeah,
Okay.
but you made it.
All right.
You made it.
Just wait.
I'm proud of you.
I've got a really confusing one for you here, Kevin.
I'm proud.
Let's see if you can keep up,
Really
motherfucker.
confusing.
Let's
Okay,
see if you can
let's do
keep
it.
up, bitch. You ready? Here it comes. All right. What did the yoga instructor say when her landlord tried to evict her?
I thought I'd be able to come up with a guess, and I don't even have a guess for this one. So what is it? What did the yoga instructor say?
Namaste.
Mm-hmm. Namaste.
Namaste.
Namaste. Namaste. That was pretty good.
Hey, you kept up with that one. I'm surprised.
I did.
That had a whole different language in it, and you kept up.
I'm
Should be proud of yourself.
multilingual over here.
Multilingual, not just bilingual. Multilingual. This motherfucker.
Yeah, yo. Here's one that's been in the vein of some of the stuff we've been talking about today. What causes dry skin?
Oh, according to you, showering every day.
Okay. I mean, dermatologists say that, right?
I don't know. You told me.
All right. Well, that kind of killed the delivery of my joke. But the answer was a towel. A towel does. Yeah. Yeah.
It sure does. It sure does. Every day, want to get out that shower.
Yeah, it does.
I have something a little bit more topical, a little bit more current, if you will.
Okay.
What does 50 Cent do when he's hungry?
I don't know. What does he do?
58. 58.
Wouldn't that?
Yo, dog, that's going down.
Wouldn't that be? Wouldn't that be after? Wouldn't that be after?
I read it wrong. 58. It says, "What did 50 Cent do when he was hungry?" And I read it completely wrong. So, like, add to the comedy. I also, I guess, can't read a simple sentence.
Okay. Oh. Okay. And I still laughed at a joke that was delivered poorly. So you know, we both have our strong suits
jokes. Here. Yeah, poorly delivered jokes get you.
They give me. Oof. All right. Man, here's one. This is probably straight out of the dad joke handbook. What do lawyers wear to work?
You're going to be mad.
Are you going to say it? You going to say the thing?
A lawsuit.
Damn. You heard this one.
I've heard that one. Yeah.
I should get a point for you for cheating because you're cheating right now.
Unfortunately, my family's had a lot of experience with lawyers, and we make jokes about lawyers all the time. In fact, Kevin, I would like to know if you know the difference between a lawyer and a demon from hell.
Mm, mm. I don't. They feel pretty similar. What's the difference?
The lawyer has a degree.
Mm. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
That tracks. That tracks. Everyone knows there's no college or graduate school in hell, right? They
Supposedly, I've never been there.
famously stop after high school, I think.
You
Famously.
you let me know.
Yeah. All right. I got another one. I'm pulling back from the brain bank again. We're going back there. No more
Okay.
dead monkey jokes since, people care about monkeys or something.
Yeah, dead monkey jokes
Um,
didn't do it.
all right. Here's one. All right. Two fish run into a concrete wall. One of them looks at the other and says, "Damn."
Damn. That's actually pretty good. I like the play
Damn.
on words there. Um, Unfortunately, just not funny enough.
Just not fun. Okay,
Just
good.
not funny
Jeez.
enough.
Jeez.
Um,
Tough audience.
but I do have some current events for you, actually.
Okay. Okay.
Victoria's Secret, right? The company
Mm-hmm.
Victoria's
Mm-hmm.
Secret and Smith and Wesson are actually merging, dude.
Really?
Yeah,
That's
Victoria's Secret, Smith and Wesson, two megalith companies merging. The new company is called Titty Titty Bang Bang.
mm-hmm.
Yeah,
Classic. Classic.
is it
Playing
classic?
old Chitty Chitty Bang Bang, right? From
Oh yeah,
the
that
from the
is
movie.
classic.
Loved
Titty Titty
that.
Bang Bang, new. Mm-hmm.
Loved that movie as a kid. So yeah, solid. It was a good play on words. Since you like a play on words so much,
I do. I do
I've
enjoy
got
playing
one.
with words. Yeah, we're
I've got
worders.
one for you. Yeah, this one's kind of long, so
Okay,
bear with me.
I'll sit back. I'll sit back. I'm ready.
Okay, you ready? You strapped in?
I'm I'm strapped on.
All right, because we're going. There's a little bit of a story here, right? I'm gonna take you to a small town that has a church, right? Church outside of town needs to make some money, so they start growing flowers in their garden. Yeah, and they sell these flowers to the townspeople to earn a little income, help support the church, right? This causes a little bit of a problem for the town florist, right? Because now all the people that were buying flowers for him are going to the church, picking up fresh flowers from the church, right?
Mm-hmm, mm-hmm.
So the florist he gets a little frustrated about this, and he goes to the town tough guy, right? Town ruffian. His name's Hugh. He goes to Hugh and he says, "Hugh, I'm gonna give you a little money. I need you to go rough up the guys at the church. Real bad stuff, right? I need you to go rough up the guys at the church, get them to stop selling flowers to the town so I can get my business back."
Okay.
Hugh agrees, goes, roughs up the people at the church, and they stop selling flowers. Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah. Goes to show you. Only Hugh can prevent florist fires.
That's so fucking stupid. That's so fucking dumb. God damn it. That's so fucking stupid. I hate you for that joke.
You're welcome. That's off
Um,
the dome, by the way, not on a list. So
I'm also going to remember that. I'm also going to remember that because I've got to tell that joke.
It's pretty good. It's pretty stupid. Yeah.
Only Hugh can prevent forest fires.
Yep.
I also love forest fryers. Just the play on words there.
I thought just in general, I'm just a big fan of forest fires.
just a huge fan of forest fryers.
Met a few in my life. They seem like genuinely nice people. So
Genuinely great fryers. No, but all the religious talk does take me back to Christmas, which just passed, which reminds me, Kevin, do you know, with religion being at an all-time low, really, across the world, Why does Santa have such a big sack?
I would guess because he has to carry all those toys, right?
No. He only comes once a year.
Oh God. Ugh.
Mmm. Mmm. Can we count a scoff as a laugh? I don't
Man,
think so.
I don't think so. That woof. Ooh. Okay. I don't know how many more of these I got in me.
Let's do two more piece. Right now,
Two more piece.
hold on. If you give me, well, let's do our final three. If you get me to laugh 3 times in a row here, you have the possibility for a tie. Because right now the score is 6-3.
Okay. Yeah.
Okay.
I'm a little bit off. All right. I've got I've got another
Are you just
joke.
trying to
I don't
think of
know.
shit now?
I'm trying to think of jokes. Yeah. Like, I don't know. What does it have to be a pun to be a dad joke?
I mean, at this point, I think I'm just looking for you to
To
make me
make you
laugh. I
laugh.
feel like I've made myself laugh 3 times over here.
Okay, come on. Look, Flores Friars is a win. I'm gonna keep
Bro,
that win.
listen, you just laughed. I'm not going to write it down because I want to give you a chance to catch up here.
Look, I'm a giggly boy. Okay. I'm not
You
built
are a
for this,
giggly
man.
little fuck, man. You are a
I
giggly
am
little
not
fuck, I
built for
swear.
this. I am not built for this. I don't know
It's
if I'm going
almost
to be able to top Florist Friars. Yeah.
it's almost going to become a meme about how fucking giggly you are. Like
Yeah.
if there has to be a world record for the worst possible try not to laugh contestant, and you're giving them a run for your money.
You just tell me we're doing Try Not to Laugh, and I'm going to start laughing, and I will continue to laugh until the end of the segment of Try Not to Laugh.
That's maybe that's why I pick these games. Like, what can I beat Kevin at?
Yeah.
You know
you
what?
just know you're going to
Giggly
be
as shit. Yeah,
Yeah.
that's fair.
Yeah. Okay. Here's one that's fun for both of us. Actually, you probably already heard that. Never mind. I'm going to do a different one.
Okay.
Here's a different one.
Hit me with the different.
What do pigs use to clean up?
Pigs used to clean up?
Yeah, pigs. What do they use to clean up?
Windex?
Hogwash.
That's a good one. Okay, so
Solid.
solid. How does
Solid.
a bald man run his fingers through his hair?
I don't know. He doesn't have hair.
Oh, but Kevin, he cuts holes in his pockets.
Oh God. Ooh. The visuals, man.
Do you like that?
The visuals.
You like that shit?
Yeesh. Okay. I got one more for you.
Okay.
I'm going to go from the memory bank. It's another long one.
Okay. You can't win at this point. So at this point,
not quite as long.
Final installment to save your dignity.
It's fine. I want to see if I can end on a strong note. All right.
Okay.
All right.
How long are we talking?
Not as long as the last one. A little bit shorter.
Okay.
A little bit shorter. Bet. This one's about a famous figure. You may have heard of him. His name's Gandhi, right?
I do know Gandhi. Okay.
Yeah. Gandhi had some pretty unique characteristics, right? Really frequently going on hunger strikes. Kind of a small guy, right? Little frail from not eating a ton, right? He walked everywhere.
Yeah.
Frequently barefoot. Yeah. People said, I've heard from people close to him,
Have you?
That he frequently had bad breath too.
Oh.
Yeah. All of these, it means to an end, right? He fought for some respectable things, I think. But
sure.
At the end of the day, you can really say Gandhi was a super fragile, calloused mystic hexed by halitosis.
Wow. That felt like a reach. It felt like a reach to me. Yeah.
Not quite as smooth as the only Hugh florist fryers.
Yeah,
Dang.
only Hugh can prevent forest fryers. I really, really liked that one. The, supercalifragilistic expialidocious super, what was it? Tell me.
Supercalist fragile mystic hexed by halitosis. I think I did it wrong.
Yeah, no,
That
you
might be
said
why
that.
it didn't land.
You
Okay.
said
Okay.
that. Um, Play on words, man. Play on words. The internet's such a weird place now. You know what I
Mm-hmm.
mean? Like
Mm-hmm.
there's just so much you really have to like pull out the stops to surprise me. Like just the other day I was on the internet, right? As people usually are, and bro, I saw a video of Stephen Hawking wanking, right?
The visuals.
It
Okay.
was a
Yeah.
stroke of genius.
Oh my god. Okay. All right. Then we can end on that one.
Did you like that?
My goodness. I didn't know where that
Oh
one was going.
man.
I didn't see that. That was good. That was pretty good.
I thought, I figured I
Stroke
would
of
end us off with
genius.
something crazy.
Jesus Christ. Okay.
Well, Kevin, I think you
If
lost
we
another
learned
game,
anything,
bud.
we learned I'm horrible at not laughing.
Yeah, I've got to find more styles of games.
Give me a
I
chance,
don't know
man.
what
Give me a
what games are you
chance.
good at? What games are you good at?
I have no clue.
Yeah, at this point, nothing. But hey, if
Yeah.
you enjoyed if you enjoyed watching Kevin lose, come back next time because he'll probably lose again. Listen, there's probably a subscribe button, a like button. If you haven't clicked off already, because I say this every single time, click those buttons. We'd really appreciate your support. Otherwise, guess what? We're doing this every single fucking Monday. We'll be here every Monday for your entertainment. For you know what? I'm kind of entertained doing this. So even if you don't like it, I'm gonna keep doing it. Come back. We'll see you guys next Monday.
Bye.
Bless your puppies.
Bless your puppies.